Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Former NBA champion calls out Lakers LeBron James, in your feelings. The Los Angeles Lakers were turned down by UConn head coach Dan Hurley for their vacancy, dominating the conversation in the sports media world. One analyst, however, had something else to get off his chest. It was ESPN's Kendrick Perkins, a former teammate of LeBron James from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he took issue with the Lakers star unfollowing him on social media. Imagine unfollowing me on Twitter, but you still gotta watch me on TV every morning. Because I ain't going nowhere, anytime soon, Perkins said on First Take on June 10th. That's number one. Number two, I think LeBron got sensitive over the last couple weeks because I've been calling him out or have to speak on certain things that he may disagree with, like the firing of Darvin Ham or the coaching search for the Lakers, or even having to touch on the Bronny James situation when it comes to dealing with the draft. The perceived slight comes in the wake of Perkins' assertion that James was trying to steal the spotlight from Dallas Mavericks star Kyrie Irving. James lamented not being alongside Irving anymore on his Mind the Game podcast. Here we go again, Perkins said on NBA Today on June 6. This is not about you. Your team is at home. This is about the Mavs and the Celtics. But yet you so mad and disappointed that you're not Kyrie Irving's running mate anymore. Here we go again. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne reported that Irving wanted to reunite with James in LA or Dallas last season in January. But the Mercurial guard is happy with his situation. Perkins brought up his noted history of supporting James. At the end of the day, everyone on this television, we have been going back and forth, Perkins said. Name me somebody, probably other than Shannon Sharpe, that has been coming on here lobbying and defending for LeBron James like I have been on the basketball side of things. The issue was not specific to Irving, though, with Perkins addressing James directly on First Take. The few times that I disagree with you, you get in your feelings? And you don't pick up the phone and hit me up or send me a text. And you know, the disappointing part about it is that I get a call or text from Clutch Sports CEO, Rich Paul. Bron, I've been knowing you since 1999, brother, Perkins said. We played AAU basketball together, we played against each other in AAU basketball. We played in the McDonald's All-American game together, we was in the same draft. You have my phone number. If you had a problem with anything I said, we could have picked up the phone and had a conversation. But instead you took to the public. You knew the world was gonna see it eventually that you unfollowed me. Perkins went on about living in weird times, with stalkers getting alerted to players unfollowing one another. A former first-round draft pick, number 27 overall in 2003, and a member of the 2008 championship Celtics, Perkins enjoyed a 14-year career. Trevor Ariza reveals what happened to Lakers' Andrew Bynum. Former Lakers star Trevor Ariza spoke recently on the Forgotten Seasons podcast about what happened to Andrew Bynum during the 2010s. Bynum was a great player prior to his injury concerns and was never able to recover his form. Ariza revealed that the injury combined with the pressures that come along with playing in the NBA and his personal life took a toll on him, till 113. I think it was a number of things that probably happened. Again, this league is taxing mentally, it's a lot of things that you would have to deal with that people probably don't know. Plus, having to deal with whatever he was going through in his personal life. Those things can all take you off your course, man. Knock you off your square. Life happened, I would say. We don't know if he's in a space or a state where he's cool with where he is. You never know. As far as his game is concerned, he was one of the youngest players drafted in the history of the game. He just blossomed and got better and better and better and better and better every single year. Ariza added that Bynum losing his mother played a big factor in his declining performance. Bynum was very close to his family, and he wasn't able to cope with the massive loss well, which impacted his career, 223 onward. Not to get too deep into it, but he was very close with his family, and when he lost his mother, that took a real toll on him, like for real. That S***T is not light. You can't replace your mother. You only get one of them. Knowing what his mom meant to him and what his family means to him. I'm sure that had a lot to do with how we don't really hear much about him right now. Bynum was one of the most promising young bigs in the early years of his career and played a key role in the Lakers' 2 consecutive championships in 2009 and 2010. However, injury problems with his knees drastically cut his time in the league, and he was never able to recover. Andrew Bynum was drafted with the 10th overall pick by the Lakers in the 2005 NBA draft. Bynum didn't start a single game in his rookie season with the Lakers, coming off the bench and averaging about 7 minutes, 1.6 points, and 1.2 rebounds per game. Bynum only played 46 games in his rookie season. His fortunes improved over the next season, as he played the entire 82-game slate, and started 53 games in the season, averaging 7.8 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks per game. His big jump came in the 2007 to 2008 season when he began averaging 13.1 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 2.1 blocks per game. But a knee injury derailed his momentum and benched him for the rest of the years. Bynum did not play a single minute in the Lakers' run to the NBA Finals in 2008. Despite a major injury, Bynum returned in the 2009-10 season with the same energy as the previous year, averaging 14.3 points, 8.0 rebounds, and 1.8 blocks per game. He played a key role in the Lakers winning the 2009 NBA championship that year, beating the Magic. Bynum did the same for the Lakers next year, averaging 15.0 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks en route to a second championship. Report: Lakers could give J.J. Redick first formal interview, want to hire coach by 2024 NBA draft. A wild weekend pursuit of Dan Hurley came to an end on Monday with the Lakers left in the same spot they've been in throughout the offseason, without a head coach and without a clear number 1 candidate for the job. While nothing changed big picture for the Lakers in missing out on Hurley, it is a swing and miss on someone who was reportedly their top candidate. Now, the franchise is forced to go back to the drawing board after a weekend courtship of Hurley. According to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, the Lakers still have the target of hiring a coach by the start of the 2024 NBA draft, and one notable candidate could be in line for a formal interview. For much of the process, Redick has been the presumed top candidate for the Lakers. Due to his obligations with ESPN and their coverage of the playoffs and the finals, and perhaps the team moving rather slowly as well, the team has yet to have an in-person interview. That could soon change now, though, as the Lakers will certainly have some more urgency to their search, something that hasn't existed so far. If the goal is to have someone hired by the draft, then the Lakers have just over 2 weeks to get that done. And if the Lakers were pursuing Hurley most, then having him out of contention means things should naturally move quicker now. The team has laid the groundwork with James Borrego and Redick, so things could potentially move faster. There are a lot of ifs in this, but the Lakers have a hard deadline now and, realistically, they aren't going to wait all the way up to the draft to hire someone. This move should be made in the coming week, roughly, so that the coach is in place before the draft and ready for what could be an adventurous night for the Lakers. The team doesn't have time to lick their wounds. Things still have to move fast in the coming days for the team to make their hire, and don't be surprised if the rumors and reports start coming out more rapidly. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of J.J. Redick? Leave your opinion in the comments.